It was one of those mornings when everything was already running late. I had a meeting downtown and needed to leave quickly. But as I opened my garage door, my blood pressure spiked. There it was. Karen's shiny SUV parked sideways across my driveway, blocking the garage completely. She was the president of our HOA, and she had pulled stunts before, letters, fines, warnings, but this time she had gone too far. She wasn't even around to move it. She'd just abandoned it there like she owned the place. I tried calling, no answer. I knocked on her door, no response. By then, neighbors had started gathering, some chuckling at my frustration because everyone knew. Karen's ego was bigger than the neighborhood itself. Instead of fuming, I smiled. Because what Karen didn't know was that my cousin ran a heavy-lift crane service, and today he owed me a favor. Within an hour, the rumble of machinery echoed down the street. A massive crane pulled up, and jaws dropped as workers began securing straps around Karen's car. Phones were out. People recording as her SUV lifted gracefully into the air like a toy. The HOA members standing nearby gasped in horror, whispering that I would get sued, but I had already cleared it. Legally, she was trespassing on my property, and I was simply removing the obstruction, only I had no intention of setting it back on her driveway. My cousin asked, "Where to?" And I pointed with a grin toward the mayor's estate just a few blocks away. The mayor, after all, was the one Karen constantly bragged about knowing personally, claiming she had him on speed dial. So with half the neighborhood following in disbelief, the crane rolled down the road and deposited Karen's precious SUV right on the mayor's pristine front lawn. The sight was priceless. Neighbors doubled over laughing while snapping pictures. The mayor himself stepped outside, completely stunned. Moments later, Karen arrived, red-faced and screeching that I had humiliated her. But the mayor wasn't amused by her tantrum. Instead, he turned his anger on her for dragging his name into HOA drama and making a mockery of his home. That day, Karen's untouchable reputation crumbled. She had blocked my garage, thinking she could control me, but instead she watched her car become the neighborhood's biggest spectacle. And I drove off to my meeting on time, free and satisfied, knowing she would think twice before ever parking near my property again.